Yes, sir. Good morning. Salute to the battle rap community. Happy Friday. This is the culture, y'all. Y'all already know what's up, man. Seven Mitchell is in the building. KB, what's poppin', fam?
Was good, Seven.
Man, early shit, yo. End of the week. We done had a crazy week here on the podcast, man. We've been rocking out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
I lost my first debate in a long time. You know what I mean? You showing off. You feeling yourself this morning? Like, what we doing this morning? Are you coming in
Nah,
humble?
well, he's just doing his homework, man. Yes, that's all.
All right. I just don't want to hear you be, you might get on your little brag and shit today. I'm just checking your temperature right now.
Nah.
Well, it's a little bit early. We got a lot to talk about, so this thing could spin in an ugly direction. Shout out to my guy KB. Let's get into the show this morning, man. Salute to everybody out there. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We got some beef, KB. I don't know if you know about what's going on, but I'm about to put you on. I'm about to put the battle rap community going on. What's up with Vlad and Michael Hughes? Now,
Yeah, what's up with it?
I'm telling you, shit is crazy. Now, some of y'all probably like, who is Michael Hughes? Y'all familiar with Vlad, but y'all not familiar with Michael Hughes. Michael Hughes is a media personality that worked for VLADTV, and he was one of the guys responsible for getting the interviews for battle rappers and being at events, stuff like that, when he was working for Vlad for the website and for the channel and stuff like that.
Police ass nigga Vlad.
And Jesse Rican in the live chat say, shout me out for the ID. I'm not shouting you out. Your ass was supposed to have been on the show last night. I'm not shouting you out for being tardy. Are you kidding me? Shout out to Jesse Rican, though. But in this video, KB, Michael Hughes was exposing some things that was kind of crazy. I don't know how true or not, but he was exposing some things, and he had some footage going along with some of his points. He was saying, like, they have like maybe 6, 8 writers, or they had a bunch of writers, right, on Vlad TV. Mm-hmm. Them niggas would have to write anywhere between 4 to 10 articles each every day. And if they like had a misspelling, didn't have a period, them niggas would get fined for every single article, every mistake that they would have wrong. Like, they might have like maybe 4 or 5 pages of an article. If they got a word misspelled or punctuation and stuff like that, that's out of grammar and all that, Vlad taking away money. $50, $75. Now, Vlad actually has an editor that's supposed to get paid to do that and wasn't doing his job. But these guys that was working for Vlad, according to Michael Hughes, was getting fined crazy, losing mad money. He was talking about how Vlad, I don't want to say blackball, but how Vlad used to manipulate rappers to act like they was going to be on his website, take money for it, but them not really be on the website. Like, they would use a private link. If your shit wasn't lit, they would use a private link. So if you go tell your friends, yo, I'm on Vlad TV, when they go click the link, they'll never find you. Like, it was a lot of little slick shit this nigga was talking about Vlad, yo. And I was just like, man, this shit is about to blow up, because I also seen another video or two of other employees, former employees for Vlad, with issues about how, the relationship went. Shit was kind of crazy. But the nigga, man, Michael Hughes was interviewing himself. Like, it was crazy because the camera was on him, and then you could hear the voice asking questions. And I'm like, yo, is that Michael talking? But it didn't really register. I talked to Jesse Rican last night, and he confirmed that Michael Hughes was actually interviewing himself in this video, man. Michael need to be drug tested for that. That's some more other shit. You smoke crack, don't you? That's some more other shit. You smoke crack, don't you? But he was talking about how when they was at the URL battle, when Revelations, when Cortez and Tay-Rock battled and all that, and how Vlad and him, when they was on stage, and a little fight had broke out or something, and Michael Hughes, he known for boxing. Like I think he Golden Glove, and Vlad was asking him to stand close next to him because Vlad was scared that something was going. Like it was. You got to watch this video. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. But this dude was really going in talking about how it was working with Vlad. It was bananas, and there's always gonna be two sides of a story. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Vlad responds to this. But Michael was going off, yo. I can't wait till you see this. Damn, I wish you'd have saw this because the shit was crazy. He was talking so spicy, man.
I got my own personal feelings about Vlad. Like, I don't really rock with Vlad anyway, so I don't really watch like his stuff because Vlad is the police, man. Vlad get a lot of people in trouble, man, when they get on his show. And, I mean, it's documented. So, he did the Rollo AR ad. But, I mean, they kind of told on themselves, though.
Thank you. Because I was about to say, you know I'm going to play devil's advocate with that. These guys, they definitely get a platform. I get what you're saying as far as Vlad giving them a platform. But Vlad don't force feed these guys to say certain things on camera. Niggas decide to turn up on their own on camera. Niggas be indicting themselves. So what about that part?
That's true.
You know? Yeah, DC, salute. Yo, you got to look. I'm going to put the link in the description box. But Michael Hughes, I'm going to be real. Like, Michael Hughes is the media guy that I looked up to before I started blogging, or when I first got into blogging. I wasn't looking up to Chris Unbiased and Angry Fan and Jay Black. Michael Hughes was somebody that I looked up to because he was low key. He wasn't really about no drama, but he was getting quality work. You know what I mean? He was on site. So I've been fucking with him for a minute. I was surprised the split happened. But now he coming out trying to expose Vlad. I don't know how that shit gonna play out. Because we seen this in another situation where, like with Norbs suing the URL for $40 million. It's pretty much saying he hasn't gotten anything throughout their work relationship. I just be like, why do y'all niggas wait for shit to go bad to when they expose that y'all wasn't getting treated right? You know what I mean? Why work for Vlad for so many years if it was like this? Saying you was only getting paid $200. You was getting fined for misspellings in your article. Y'all got to have 10 articles a piece every day. And your work ain't going to be all your work that you do ain't going to get used. Like, it was so much stuff going on that dude was talking about that blew my mind. And Vlad always been in the mix of some shit, but Vlad is running a company. You know what I mean? So it's always interesting to see how employees, even though they are the front line and put a lot of work in for the company, sometimes they feel like they got more authority and responsibility and more say than what they actually do.
True.
Michael was talking about how he started working with Vlad just being a writer, just writing articles. Now, mind you, he done been on red carpet events. He done met top celebrities. He done interviewed celebrities. He done been in different places that he probably would have never been if it wasn't for Vlad. So the shit go hand in hand. That's the only thing I don't be liking about backlash when employees talk about, you know, their old bosses or where they used to work at, shit like that. Like, it had to be a good point because you didn't been quit. You know what I mean?
Or maybe, you know, they know where they got to get to, so they hang on till they can't deal with it no more and they go bench out on their own.
Like he said, he saw some numbers one time of how much Vlad was made in a year on YouTube. And he said, you know, Vlad, the money that he saw Vlad making on YouTube in 1 year was enough to pay the whole staff, give them raises, and Vlad would have still been straight. You know. Now y'all are putting in the work for the website and the company, but it's not your company. It's not your website. I don't understand why workers, even though they put a lot of work in, feel like they owe half or close to half a stop. Like it just don't work like that. And if it was that easy, come out with your own website. Come out with your own, situation. It's not that simple. That shit be bugged out to me. I'm not saying that it wasn't underpaid, but you can't just be counting everybody's pockets.
I said, if he getting over on him, that ain't right, though.
No, it's not right. It's not right if he's getting over. But if you agree to an amount and you've been living and eating off of that amount and you ain't having no complaints, because you see, or maybe because in your mind you thought he was making one thing, but you see that he was making another thing. But that don't have nothing to do with that.
He found out what was really getting made.
Right, but let's say this. Let's say you and I go into a deal, and I say, KB, I'm going to pay you $1,000 a month, and you agree to it. Now, in your mind, you probably thinking I'm bringing in maybe $2,000 to $3,000 a month, but we done made an agreement. You'll get your $1,000 a month. Now, let's say a month or two go down, you find out I'm making like $5,000, $10,000 off of our situation. Am I robbing you? And I'm still paying you your $1,000 a month on time, but you find out that I'm actually getting more money than you thought that I was getting from the project. Am I robbing you?
You ain't robbing me, but at the same time, you ain't like being forward with you. If you like, say me, if I was in that position, mm-hmm. if I'm thinking we only going to make a certain amount of money, but we start making over, I'm going to bless you with a little more than what originally was given, because we just making so much more money than that. Just like if I was getting you start giving me 15, that'd be 1,500. That'd be cool.
I think
like,
that now that makes sense if me and you was going in as partners, equal partners. But we're talking about boss and employee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
Even though the employee put the work in, the boss had to put the money up to even get this situation, to get the platform. And the boss as well has put work in over the years. That's why he got here. So even if I put in a lot of the work for our project, if you my boss, I shouldn't be saying I deserve half of what you get, right?
Not half, no.
But you saying that Vlad should give, because they found out there was more made than expected, they should get more. Not that Vlad is robbing them, but they should get more for generosity.
For gratitude to them putting in the work and to help build his brand, yeah.
But that ain't how business work, and that's not the agreement. See, I could see if Michael Hughes I could see if you put me and you in that example. I could see if we agreed on a percentage. Like, okay, KB, or okay, 7, give me 10%. And at first that 10% was 1,000, but then you seen that I was making much more money. Then yes, the money should definitely change, because we're talking about a percentage versus a specific dollar amount. But if we specifically agreed to $1,000 a month, how much I'm actually bringing in really is none of your business. You should have did the homework before you made the agreement for the $1,000. So your lack of doing homework kind of cost you. I'm not robbing you, and I shouldn't have to give you anything out of generosity. Only thing I should be able to do is make sure I'm paying you that $1,000 on time. Now, if I want to give you a Christmas bonus and all that, it's all good. But I don't see why I owe you more money just because you had in your mind that we were making 3 and we were actually making 5. Or maybe I'm wrong. Break that down.
Nah, it's how you look at it and how I look at it. It's just two different things. It just is what it is.
But I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. But I think that make more sense if we was partners going into it together. We both invested money to get the shit started. You know what I'm saying? And then one person found out that somebody was doing or bringing a little bit more in. I understand that. But if I'm just an employee that didn't put no money into this, I'm just working and getting a paycheck, I think the rules should change a little bit. Give a nigga a bonus just because. But I don't think that you owe that because niggas made an agreement. Niggas got paid what they agreed to get paid.
True.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I agree. I agree with you saying. I agree with you saying. I'm not disagreeing with it. I just think by being employee boss is different than if they was partners. 50-50 partners or 60-40 partners. I think it's different. I don't know. But y'all got to check that out, man. It was really dope. It was a real dope interview. Even
I'm
though
gonna
he was
check it out.
himself. Definitely. I'm going to put the link in the description box. One more thing, man, before we get up out of here real quick, because I want to do some breakfast with the family. One round shit. Young Gaddis. Well, Gaddis, the youngest over, versus Lady
Yes,
Caution.
sir.
You like this Gates of the Garden battle? I thought it was fire.
Shit, this joint getting hella reviews. This battle worth recapping. Young Gaddis went crazy return.
Gaddis had a very impressive, very, very, very impressive return. She went first. She was snapping. She didn't miss. She looked like she ain't missed a beat.
And you know what? Some of these URL niggas better be happy Young Gaddis wasn't on that Kings Queens card. Because Young Gaddis would have murked some.
Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Prisoner of the Moment. Now Young Gaddis. Who would have Young Gaddis murked in the URL? Here we go. I'm looking to hear this one.
That was on the card?
Yeah.
She would have beat Swamp. Gaddis would have smoked Swamp.
Okay.
Let me see. Gaddis would have, let me see.
That's it. Stop it. Don't even do it to yourself. You need to be drug tested if you're going to sit up here and think she would beat anybody else that was on that card.
You think Young Gaddis can't beat DNA?
You smoke crack, don't you?
What?
Well, I'm not going to say she can't because I didn't think Vixen was going to beat DNA. So anything can happen. This is better.
You think Young Gaddis can't spit with Rum Nitty?
If we're talking about a great day for Gaddis.
If C3 could hang in there with Young Nitty, Young Gaddis definitely can hang in there with Rum Nitty.
First of all, C3 didn't hang in there with Rum Nitty. That's number one. She lost.
She did until the third. When she was clearly just...
There's 3 rounds. She lost clearly. Gaddis
she got
could
the
not
second.
beat no Rum Nitty. And she could not beat... If we're talking about the best Gaddis and the best DNA and the best Rum Nitty on that day, no, Gaddis.
Young Gaddis can beat DNA.
Stop it. You have no respect for that. You talking crazy. What you thought about Lady Caution? Miss Cave Gang?
She was alright. She got smoked, man.
You think she got smoked?
Yeah, Young Gaddis was smoking her, bruh.
Nah. Young Gaddis
She fought back. I'm gonna say she fought back. I'm gonna say that.
It was a fight.
She fought back.
Don't you?
But Young Gaddis shit was, it's levels to this. Young Gaddis shit was out the gate with the dog scheme. The whole came here on a Greyhound with the, that shit was crazy.
That was
a different breed. That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah.
Young Gaddis came back with a fucking vengeance.
But hold up. Caution didn't have no lines? What you talk about? It was levels. Caution didn't have lines?
She had a few lines, but it wasn't like what Gaddis was spitting.
Here we go.
And we ain't seen Young Gaddis since 2014, 2015.
That's why you doing that. That's why you being so extra right now, because you impressed with Gaddis because you haven't seen.
Because she was so fire, bro. That shit was crazy.
See, this is what I don't like
not
about
like Gaddis.
when people like to talk about recap battles when we got a battler that return. Like y'all like to put sympathy in y'all decision and y'all.
It ain't no
recap.
sympathy in that. She was going hard. Ain't no sympathy in that. She was spitting.
I don't know about all
this. Wasn't no just give it up just because of she went in. This wasn't one of those. Let's not downplay it.
I'm trying not to downplay it, but you're downplaying Lady Caution. I did feel Gaddis may have edged that little one rounder, but you talking like smoking session and Caution. She was all right. She ain't choked, but this night was about Gaddis.
Nah,
really?
she ain't choked. Nah.
Come on, man. What you
She
thought
came
about the outfit?
prepared. She gave a solid 3 rounds.
What you thought about the outfit for caution?
She was
Dope.
right.
Dope.
She was right, but she got smoked.
I disagree. I disagree all day. But I will give Gaddis the win. I will say that. Smoke. I swear we got to find a way to watch these battles.
Man.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I should be able to stream in Facebook. I think we can watch battles through Facebook. I'm going to set up the Zoom, and then we're going to live stream it, and then I'm going to figure this shit out. Because you be thinking you knowing a lot, yo. And I think off of that win you had yesterday, you starting to really feel yourself, even though you said you...
Yeah, I be trying to tell you, yo, I do this.
Keep it real, yo. Keep it real. You got a crown on your head right now, don't you? Don't you? You sitting over there with a crown on your head and a blunt in your mouth right now.
I do this, no notes, straight off the top, every day.
Well, let me tell you something, because see, you keep saying this no note thing. Don't think you're going to keep winning debates over here without notes.
No notes. I told you, all I did my research. I watched some battles. You know what I'm saying? I just got photographic memory, man. Just no notes, straight off the top.
Ah, shit. You know we got that Mook Tay-Rock face-off coming up?
Yeah, they recorded the joint. They had a little preview of the joint in the Facebook group. I don't know who had it, but they showed it or whatever.
Tay-Rock coming with them goddamn eye contact.
Rock about to smoke something, man.
No, he not.
No, he is.
I told you, for Tay-Rock to do what we want him to do, it's got to be that street rock. That Dracula vampire rock, that's not going to work versus Mook.
I don't like that little vampire get up that rock them. I don't really like that shit. I ain't even going to lie to you.
Yo. He got to put it to the side for this.
That was a one-time thing for Daylight. You can retire that.
No, don't retire it. I like it. But for Mook, it's different. You got to go back to the
going to do something different.
Because Mook is going to try to paint the picture about the old rock. That's all Mook material going to be. It's about the old rock. I promise you.
Rock Jesse about to buy that man life away. That's the GOAT, man.
Jesse Regan said he went in on our watch battles. So I'm gonna set it up. We might not can. I'm gonna set this shit up. Watch I figure out how to do this. Salute to everybody in the battle rap community. Everybody that was in the live chat. About to get up out of here. Hit breakfast up. Charge up. And I'm gonna figure some things out. And we gonna do a watch battles either later on today or tomorrow or something, whenever we got some time. But I'm gonna figure this shit out within an hour.
All right.
I already know.